guys, it's me, and it's Mask Monday, so grab your mask, cup of coffee, whatever, some, libation, and let us get ready to mask up. I am going to once again be using the pharmacy. I recommend the brand Pharmacy to everyone. Go to their site, check them out. Really good brand. This is the honey potion. Hopefully you'll be able to see that. Just, as you can see, I finally hit pan. I hit the bottom on it. So, I've been using this for a long time. I don't use it every time, but it's a warming mask. It's super moisturizing. My face always feels happy after I'm done. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this, put on my cover mask, and come back, and then we're going to get into the Bible. I know the lightning bites. There's just, can only do what you can do. Okay, so we are going to start chapter 44. Chapter 43 was Joseph is in Egypt. We're during the famine, and his brothers have come now for the second time, and they have brought their youngest brother, Benjamin, who is Joseph's full brother, brother from the same mother. And so Joseph is he's really emotional about this. So let's read the last couple of verses in chapter 43. And they sat before him, the firstborn according to his birthright, and the youngest according to his youth. And the men marveled at one another. And he took and sent messages unto them before him, but Benjamin's mess was 5 times so much as any of theirs, and they drank and were merry with him. I'm not sure what that means. Benjamin's mess was 5 times. I do feel like mess in this context does not mean the same thing that we would normally use it for. Okay, chapter 44. Because he hasn't joined them yet. He saw Benjamin, he got emotional, he had to kind of excuse himself for a minute. But, so they all sat and basically were served and started. He commanded the steward of his house, saying, fill the men's sacks with food, and as much as they can carry, and put every man's money in his sack's mouth. And put my cup, the silver cup, in the sack mouth of the youngest, and his corn money. And he did according to the word that Joseph had spoken. As soon as the morning was light, the men were sent away, they and their asses. And when they were gone out of the city, and not yet far off, oh, Joseph, what are you doing? Joseph said unto his steward, up, follow after the men. And when thou doest overtake them, say unto them, wherefore have you rewarded evil for good? Okay, it sounds like a setup, Joseph. 2 wrongs do not make a right. I'm not sure that God would be, happy with this, but we'll see. Is it not this it in which my Lord drinketh, and whereby indeed he divine? Ye have done evil in doing so. And he overtook them, and he spoke unto them these same words. And when they said unto him, wherefore saith my Lord these words? God forbid that thy servants should do according to this thing. Excuse me. Behold, the money which we found in our sacks we brought back again unto thee out of the land of Canaan. How then should we steal out of thy Lord's house silver or gold? And whomsoever of thy servants it be found, both let him die, and we will also be my Lord's bondmen. And he said, Now also let it be according unto your words. He with whom it is found shall be my servant, and ye shall be blameless. Then they speedily took down every man his sack to the ground, and opened every man his sack. And he searched, and began at the eldest, and left at the youngest. And the cup was found in Benjamin's sack. Then they rent their clothes, and laid into every man his ass, and returned to the city. And Judah and his brethren came to Joseph's house, for he was yet there, and they fell before him on the ground. And Joseph said unto them, What deed is this that you have done? Wot ye not that such a man I can certainly divine? Excuse me. And Judah said, What shall we say unto my Lord? What shall we speak? Oh, how shall we ever clear ourselves? God hath found out the iniquity of thy servants. Behold, we are thy Lord's servants, both we and he also with whom the cup is found. And he said, God forbid that I should do so. But the man in whose hand the cup is found, he shall be my servant. And as for you, you get up in peace unto your father. Then Judah came near unto him and said, O my Lord, let thy servant, I pray thee, speak a word in my Lord's ears, and let not thine anger burn against thy servant, for thou art even as Pharaoh. The plot thickens. My Lord asked his servants, saying, Have ye a father or a brother? And we said unto my Lord, We have a father, an old man, and a child of his old age, a little one. And his brother is dead, and he is alone, is left of his mother, and his father loves him. And thou said unto thy servants, Bring him down unto me, that I may set my eyes upon him. And we said unto my Lord, The lad cannot leave his father, for if he should leave his father would die. And thou said unto the servants, Except your youngest brother come down with you, ye shall see my face no more. And it came to pass, when we came up unto thy servant, my father, we told him the words of my Lord. And our father said, Go again and buy us a little food. And we said, We cannot go down if our youngest brother be with us. Then we shall go down, for we may not see the man's face, except our youngest brother be with us. And thy servant, my father, said unto us, You know that my wife bore me 2 sons. And the one went out from me, and I said, Surely he is torn to pieces, and I have not seen him since. And that was Joseph. And if you take this also from me, and mischief befall him, ye shall bring down my gray hairs with sorrow to my grave. Now therefore, when I come to thy servant, my father, and the lad be not with us, seeing that his life is bound up in the lad's life, it shall come to pass, when he sees that the lad is not with us, that he will die, and thy servants shall bring down gray hairs of thy servant our father with sorrow to the grave. For thy servant became surely for the lad unto my father, saying, If I bring him not unto thee, then I shall bear the blame to the father forever. Now therefore, I pray thee, let thy servant abide instead of the lad, and a bondman to my Lord, and let the lad go up with his brethren. For how shall I go up to my father, and the lad not be with me, lest peradventure I see the evil that shall come on my father? chapter 45. That's not too long. Then Joseph could not refrain himself before all them that stood by him, and he cried, Cause every man to go out from me. And there stood no man with him, while Joseph made himself known unto his brethren. And he wept aloud, and the Egyptians and the house of Pharaoh heard. And Joseph said unto his brethren, I am Joseph. Does my father yet live? And the brethren could not answer him, for they were troubled at his presence. And Joseph said unto his brethren, Come near to me, I pray you. And they came near. And he said, I am Joseph, your brother, whom you sold into Egypt. Now therefore be not grieved nor angry with yourselves that you sold me hither, for God did send me before you to preserve life. For these 2 years hath the family been in the land, and yet there are 5 years in the land which there shall neither be earing nor harvest. And God sent me before you to preserve a posterity in the earth, and to save your lives by a great deliverance. So now it was not you that sent me hither, but God. And he hath made me a father to Pharaoh, and lord of all his house, and a ruler throughout the land of Egypt. Whoa! So Joseph is like, it wasn't you guys, okay? It was God. God sent me. God made you guys sell me, or, told you to sell me, guided you to sell me to Egypt, because God needed me in Egypt so that I could become what I am now, so that our family would survive in this time of I want to say drought, but that's not, famine. In this time of famine. Wow. That's faith. That's lots of faith right there. Haste ye, and go to my father, and say unto him, Thus saith thy son Joseph, God hath made me Lord of all Egypt. Come down unto me, tarry not, and thou shalt dwell in the land of Goshen, and thou shalt be near unto me, thou and thy children, and thy children's children, and thy flocks, and thy herd, and all that thou hast. And there I will nourish thee, for yet there are 5 years of famine, lest thou and thy household and all that thou hast come to poverty. And behold, your eyes see, and the eyes of my brother Benjamin, that it is my mouth that speaks to you. And ye shall tell my father of all my glory in Egypt, and all that ye have seen, and ye shall haste and bring down my father hither. And he fell upon his brother Benjamin's neck and wept, and Benjamin wept upon his neck. Moreover, he kissed all his brethren, and wept upon them. And after that his brethren talked with him, and the fame thereof was heard in Pharaoh's house, saying, Joseph's brethren are come, and it pleased Pharaoh well, and his servants. And Pharaoh said, when they talk about servants, they're talking about the populace. That everyone was a servant. Pharaoh was the god, and everyone else was the servant. So I think that's kind of like it can be a little confusing, because they're not exactly slavery, but they are a servant to Pharaoh. So that's how I'm taking that. Okay. Pharaoh said unto Joseph, Say unto thy brethren, This do ye, lade your beasts, and go, get you unto the land of Canaan. Take your father and your households, and come unto me, and I will give you the good of the land of Egypt, and ye shall eat the fat of the land. Now, thou art commanded this do ye. Take your wagons out of the land of Egypt for your little ones and for your wives, and bring your father and come. Also regard not your stuff, for the good of all the land of Egypt is yours. And the children of Israel, because Jacob is now God renamed him Israel, the children of Israel did so, and Joseph gave them wagons according to the commandment of Pharaoh, and gave them provisions for the way. To all of them he gave each man changes of raiment, clothing, but to Benjamin he gave 300 pieces of silver and 5 changes of raiment. And to his father he sent after this manner: 10 asses laden with the good things of Egypt, and 10 she-asses laden with corn and bread and meat for his father by the way, for the trip back by the way. So he sent his brethren away, and they departed. And he said unto them, See that ye fall not out by the way. And they went up out of Egypt, and came into the land of Canaan unto Jacob their father, who is also Israel, and told him, saying, Joseph is yet alive. He is the governor over all the land of Egypt. And Jacob's heart fainted, for he did not believe them. And they told him all the words of Joseph, which he had said unto them. And when he saw the wagons which Joseph had sent to carry him, the spirit of Jacob their father revived. And Israel said, It is enough. Joseph my son is yet alive. I will go and see him before I die. And next would be chapter 46. Guys, like, wow, huh? I mean, I've never read the Bible before. I knew some of the stories from Bible school, but I never actually read the Bible before, so this is, like, kind of exhilarating. Anyways, give me your comments, your opinions. You know, have you read the Bible? Have you read starting at the beginning to the end? Or were you one of those people that went, I'm going to read the book of so-and-so first, and, you know, and you skipped around from book to book? Or are you one of those people that just looks up verses? Let me know. Comment below. This is a great journey, and I thank you for joining me on it. And until the next time, I hope you wake up dancing, wake up dancing, ba-bom-bom, wake up dancing every single day. Bye-bye.